YouTube, what is up? Untitled Warrior here, coming at you with another episode of the Sneakers Buyer's Guide. This time is for the month of August though. If you guys are new to the series, basically what we do is we go over all of the hype sneakers dropping in a certain month. This month is August, and we go over the retail prices, where you guys are able to cop these shoes, and what the resale prices will be, or at least my predictions of what the resale prices will be after the drop happens. And we've got a lot of shoes to go over, so we're just gonna jump right into it today. A lot of shoes that I'm really interested in for myself too, and the first one that we're starting it off with is actually this shoe right over here. This is the SB Dunk Low in the Sashiko colorway, guys, which is a Japanese term for how the stitching is on this shoe. It will be releasing on August 1st for a retail price of $110, and personally, guys, I think this is a beautiful shoe. However, the issue with this one is it's looking like it's going to be a Europe only release. So if you guys are in Europe, you're able to cop this one, but for everybody else, we're going to have to buy on the resale market, which is why these videos are good, so you can figure out what the prices are going to be. I personally love these shoes, guys, and I might end up paying resale for them. It just has a really good story. Like, they're using like a stitching method that the Japanese used back in the 1600s, and that's how they named this shoe. So I think it's a really good concept design, and those gum bottoms are just calling out to me. And my resale prediction for this shoe is it'll probably stay in the range of about $500, which is very high. I mean, that's 5 times the price of the retail pricing. But the Dunk SB market is going crazy right now, as you guys know, and this is definitely one that people are going to want to cop because it's a really nice looking shoe. So I expect it in that 500 range, making my rating for this shoe a must cop. The next hype shoe dropping this month will be on August 6th, and it is a Jordan 1 model, and this shoe is called the Jordan 1 Satin Snake. This sneaker will be releasing on Sneakers app, and it will be going for a retail price of $170. I believe that the biggest size they're going to have is a 12W, so that comes out to like a 10.5 in men's. These are also dropping in youth sizes as well, so don't forget to scroll down on your app when you guys are trying to cop, so you guys are able to cop the women's sizes and also the youth sizes as well. Now, pre-sale prices of these are going for about $350 to $500 right now, which personally I think is kind of low, man. I don't know why these are going for so low on pre-sale. Like I said, they look really nice. I just don't know how they look like on feet and in hand and stuff yet. After doing research and stuff though, I mean, I believe that these are like very reminiscent of like the Black Toe Satin releases, where a lot of people were super hyped on them and people were trying to buy them up and stuff when they were low, but the prices stayed low. They didn't shoot up. And I have a feeling that this is going to be the same way. So I'm kind of hesitant on this one. However, it is still a Jordan 1, and I know it will still have decent resale value, so I'm predicting it'll be about the range of about $400 or so. Either way, the rating for me is still a must cop for youth and women's sizing as well. Then on August 7th, we have another Jordan 1 dropping over here. This is the Jordan 1 Tokyo, and it will be dropping for a retail price of $190. I don't really know how I feel about this one, man. Like, I know it's an old shoe. Like, this is a retro, I believe, of a 2001 model, so they're finally bringing it back after like 20 years, but for me, I don't really like this one, man. It doesn't really speak to me, you know. It looks very plain, and I think that the resale will kind of like exhibit that same factor, because right now the pre-sale prices are going for about $320, so it's even less than the Satin Snake, so I'm not expecting anything too crazy with these. I do expect that the resale will drop to about 260-ish, and then over time, as always with all Jordan 1s, they will go up in price. So my rating for this one will be a cop, but cop with the hold expectation, because if you guys want better value out of these shoes, it definitely will be worth the hold. And August has a lot of Jordan 1s dropping, guys, because on August 12th, a Jordan 1 High Zoom Space Hippie will be dropping for a retail price of $175, and I don't know how I feel about this one either. Like, this is a very strange sneaker to me. I love the concept of sustainability on a shoe. The whole Space Hippie line is just a very great idea, you know, trying to save their environment and stuff. But in terms of looks, it's not really speaking to me. It's not really doing anything for me. I don't think a lot of people will get hyped on this one, so my expectations for resale is going to be pretty low on these. Currently, offers for pre-sale are only going for about like low 200s, which is very low for a Jordan 1 pre-release. So it doesn't seem like there's much hype behind it, and I don't see like a lot of media attention on this either, which means that it probably will go for low resale. If I had to give a resale projection, I would still guess that it would probably be in the realm of like 240-ish or mid 200s. So it still would have decent resale value, and I mean, it is a Jordan 1, so it will go up in value over time. So my rating for this one, begrudgingly though, is a cop with the hold expectation again, because I don't think you're gonna get much money out of this right after the release. Another Jordan 1 dropping finally in the US is gonna be this Jordan 1 High in the Rage Green colorway. This one will be going for $175, and it already released in Europe in June, so it's been a couple months already since that one dropped. It's a very nice sneaker, and I do think that these will go up in value over time. However, after the shoes dropped in Europe, the prices did not really move up at all. Like, there isn't a lot of hype behind this shoe, so it's a long-term hold if you guys are looking for money on these, because right now they're going for about $240 on the market. And after the American release happens, I'm assuming since more stock will be on the market, the price will go down, so you can expect like the low 200s for these shoes, maybe even sub 200 prices for like the bigger size shoes. So it's not looking like a good cop. However, I mean, again, like I've said on every single shoe so far, it is a Jordan 1, so the prices will go up over time. So my rating for this one is still a cop, but with a long-term hold expectation, because they're not going to raise in value anytime soon. But personally, man, I think they're a sleeper shoe. They look super sick to me, and I might cop another one if I can. Now, finally breaking away from the Jordan 1s, thankfully, in August 15th, we have a Jordan 5 release, and this is for the Jordan 5 alternate Bel-Air. This one will be retailing for $200, and the Bel-Air model is so popular that I'm expecting these alternates to go for quite a bit of money as well. My resale prediction for this shoe is about 350 bucks. I'm expecting it to go up over time though, because like I said, the Bel-Air model is very popular, and the alternate Bel-Air, I would assume, will kind of follow that same hype train, so it will go up over time. And I'm gonna give it a rating of a must cop for this month, guys. On August 21st, a Jordan 3 is releasing, and this is the Jordan 3 Laser Orange, and I believe that these are a women's exclusive. They will be retailing for $190, and I'm expecting this one not to do well at all. It kind of gives me like Laker vibes with the colorway. You got the white and that yellow. If they added a bit of purple on these things, they would explode in resale value, but that's not really the case here. So I think resale suffers just because of that very, very minor detail. And honestly, for me, I think the resale will probably be like maybe a couple bucks over the retail pricing of this one. So if you guys are trying to cop for the personal, this is a great personal cop. However, in terms of resale, not really worth it. So my rating for this one is a drop, because I'm not going to be copying this one for myself. On August 22nd, we finally have an Adidas dropping, and this is a Yeezy Boost 350 in the Israfil colorway. And it doesn't look like anything new that we've seen. It kind of looks like a just darker version of the Cloud White, so I'm not sure if there's going to be any hype behind this one, but it still is a Yeezy 350, so you guys can expect good resale from it. My resale prediction for this one is it'll probably hit in the range of about $300, a little over 300. And with all 350s, you gotta cop them no matter what. So I'm gonna give it a rating of cop with expectations that it's not gonna be worth like a lot. Yeezys have definitely gotten easier to get for a lot of people, especially with the Adidas draws and stuff going on now. So resale prices have definitely suffered just because there's so much stock on the market now. So you guys can go ahead and try to cop those on Yeezy Supply and Adidas app. Then on August 29th is another Yeezy drop. This is the Yeezy 700 V3 Azareth. And this one might be my favorite shoe of the month, man, because this thing is freaking cool. It's retailing for 200 bucks. The more I look at these pictures, the more trippy the shoe looks. Like when I see like in-hand pictures of the shoe, I'm like, okay, that looks kind of cool. Then when I see on feet, it gives it like a weird like 3D kind of look, man. And I'm not sure what's going on with the colors, but it gives it like this weird like Photoshop kind of vibe. It doesn't even look real. If this is actually how it looks on feet and stuff, I think that's kind of cool, and it's very trippy. So I don't know, maybe I gotta get my eyes checked, but I think that they're pretty cool. And the market must also think they're very dope, because pre-sale prices are going off for these things right now. Currently, you can get these shoes on the pre-sale market for about $800 to $900, so very, very expensive. And if we look at the OG colorway, they're still trending for about 850 bucks or so. So my resale prediction for this one is it'll probably hold that kind of value. And I'm gonna give this one a rating of sneaker of the month. It's definitely a must cop for me, and it is my pick for sneaker of the month, man. If you can cop this one, you guys are gonna be rolling in resale value, because this thing is not only sick for the personal, but you'll be making a lot of money if you cop it for retail as well. And the only shoe personally that I thought was going to compete with this one for sneaker of the month was this shoe right here, the Jordan 4 Union. Now I put this at the end of the video because I got to talk about it a little bit. I've seen multiple release dates for this shoe on different websites. Some websites say that they're releasing on August 15th. Other websites say they're releasing on August 29th. I'm not sure which of those weeks is right, but as we get closer to the date, I'm sure you guys will definitely know when it will be dropping, so just keep an eye out for that. And I really don't know how to grade these shoes, guys, because when I look at these pictures of the shoe, I'm not impressed with it. I don't think that these Jordan 4 Unions look good to me. They're definitely not as clean as the Jordan 1 Unions that were released a couple years ago. However, just because it's a collaboration and stuff, you already know there's going to be good resale for it. It's just, I don't think you're going to get the same expectations as you did with the Jordan 1s, because offers right now are all over the place for them. They're going for anywhere from $500 to $700. And if I had to make a resale prediction for this one, I would say that they're going to go for about 600 bucks or so. So there's still a lot of resale to be made. And no matter what, even though people are like hating on the design and stuff, you know they're still going to try to cop it, man. There's too much hype with the Jordan 1 Unions, and people are going to have FOMO thinking like, you know, I got to cop this one because the prices now for the Jordan 1 Unions are so insane that the Jordan 4 Unions have to go up to those same prices. Even though that might not be the case, the market will still react that way. So it's still a must cop in my opinion. So that is actually it for all the ones that I listed as hype sneakers dropping in August, guys. So I hope you guys mark your calendars because there's a lot of great shoes dropping. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like button if you guys enjoyed this content, and also hit subscribe if you guys are new here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, stay humble, stay blessed, take care, and I will see you on the next episode. Aloha. Shoot!